Huck walks into his room, shuts the door, and there, sitting in the dark, is the father who's haunted him for years. Pap Finn has come to collect.
Whoa, that's such a creepy entrance. What does Pop actually want?
Pap confronts Huck about his new life, his education, his clean clothes, his money. He demands Huck quit school and hand over every cent. Huck refuses, but Pap takes his last dollar and heads out for whiskey.
Can't anyone stop him? What about the widow or Judge Thatcher?
They try. They go to court to get guardianship, but a new judge refuses to separate a father from his son. Pap stays in control, for now. The first key moment is Twain's description of Pap himself. That tree-toed white, fish-belly white face, the rags, the busted boot with toes poking through. Twain uses this grotesque physical portrait to externalize moral decay. Every detail signals a man rotting from the inside out, and it's told entirely through Huck's child eyes, which makes the horror feel matter-of-fact rather than melodramatic.
It's disgusting, but you can't look away. Twain really makes you feel Huck's skin crawl.
The second key moment is Pap's rage at Huck's literacy. When Huck reads aloud, Pap literally slaps the book across the room, then tears up Huck's school prize. This is Twain at his most pointed. Pap doesn't just neglect Huck, he actively destroys anything that might lift him up. Education becomes a threat to Pap's authority, and violence is his only answer.
So Pap sees Huck's improvement as a personal insult. That's really sad.
Pap dominates this chapter, and Twain wants us to see him clearly, a man who mistakes ownership for fatherhood. He claims Huck as property, not out of love, but for money and control. Yet there's a crucial shift in Huck. That opening line, "I see I weren't scared of him worth bothering about," tells us Huck is already outgrowing his father's power.
So even though Pap's terrifying, Huck's already starting to stand on his own.
The central theme is the failure of authority. Pap abuses his parental power, and the legal system backs him up. The new judge's refusal to intervene shows Twain critiquing institutions that protect the letter of the law over a child's safety. The key symbol is Pap's reformation scene. The tearful pledge, the handshake, the clean spare room. Then he climbs out the window, trades his coat for whiskey, and breaks his arm falling off the porch. Twain uses this false conversion to satirize surface-level reform.
Could I use that scene to talk about satire in an essay?
Absolutely. It's one of the best examples of Twain's satirical method in the entire novel. Essay tip: use Pap's physical description and the book-slapping scene together to argue that Twain links physical decay with moral corruption. Quote, "tree-toed white" for imagery, and pair it with Pap destroying the school prize to show how he attacks both body and mind. Here's your discussion question. Does Twain want us to feel any sympathy for Pap, or is he purely a villain? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Thanks for watching, legends. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next chapter right here on Billabong Reads.